If you have any questions, you post directly here. Let us explore what we have to focus. Overall, in our yoga practice. When we are doing pranayama, with a number of situations, number of practitioners, conditions. We noticed the solution is not within pranayama practice. For various issues, for various challenges, the solution comes from asana practice. And also, with many practitioners' feedback, the transition from pranayama to meditation is very much helping, easier, naturally the meditation taking place. Naturally able to go into that calmness, peaceful state. Unfortunately, quite a lot of yoga practitioners give all the attention all the time for practice mainly to asana practice. Less towards pranayama, even less towards meditation. And there are practitioners. They don't want to do asana. They are happy to do only meditation. So, what we need to really do? If my meditation naturally happening, I like to sit, I like to close my eyes, I like to go inward. When I am able to go inward naturally, even doing pranayama, even doing ujjayi, a little bit of regulation, feeling as though I'm doing a lot of work. So I'm happy to do only meditation. On the other hand, other practitioners want to be active, enjoying asana practice, a little bit sitting in that quietude, calmness, aware of the breath, regulation of the breath, seems challenging. They want to feel that stretch. They want to feel that movement. They want to feel that pain. So even restorative postures, they will keep on adjusting. Shavasana, 1 minute, 2 minutes, already longer. There also they want to keep adjusting. Pranayama practice, if their interest is more asana, even pranayama practice, keep adjusting the postures. So what is this yoga practice? Which one I have to really give attention? And how this asana practice, pranayama practice, meditation, linking with one another, and what is the proportion I have to do? Do I need to do all? Maybe I can do pranayama, I can do asana now. Pranayama maybe after 5 years. Meditation maybe after 60 or 70. Can't I enjoy only asana? So the answer comes first, what is your interest? So I assume that you are ready to practice continuously pranayama practice. So you have the interest to practice yoga in holistic way, in the sense the complete aspect, all the aspects of yoga practice. And many practitioners don't want to get into pranayama and meditation because the aim is just to do some stretches. You want to keep the body active. Mobility is the main aim. A little bit of health, a little bit of sweating. So that's the different thing. But if the aim is to get the benefit, as per the explanation of Yoga Sutra, as per the yoga tradition, it is not limiting to our body. In fact, the whole practice going beyond or more than the nature of our body. That's why repeatedly I'm trying to explain. The longer you practice, the deeper our inward journey is supposed to be. Ten years back, start to practice Tadasana, Trikonasana, Shirasasana, forward bend, back bend, inversion. rolling the shoulders, lengthening the spine, muscles, hip opening. After 10 years of practice also, if your focus is only again Tadasana, rolling the shoulders, lengthening the spine, and furthermore 10 years, 20 years also again Tadasana, rolling the shoulders, lengthening the spine. We are not getting into yoga practice yet. It is like you go to school, join the first grade, first standard, went to second standard, went to third standard, then again going to first standard, second standard, third standard, then again going to first standard, second standard, third standard. Never going further just because you are comfortable, you are enjoying all those things what you are practicing. It is giving some benefit also. You are knowing well, knowing more. But still, it is not taking us further grades, further levels. And how many years you work with your body. You can even work 100 years. The body will deteriorate. The body will be destroyed. Many examples we can see. There are practitioners 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. In fact, the posture gone from bad to worse because of aging, because of hormonal changes, because of various body conditions which are installed. Keep it ready from young age, even by birth. You may be practicing very good asana practice. You may have a strong practice. Suddenly some disease show up. You may be even having a very good lifestyle, but suddenly some problem, some issue comes up. Why? The nature of the body is such that it's like that. It is constantly evolving. It is alive. So when we are doing asana practice, our aim supposed to be to learn what is the nature of my body, what is the character of the asanas, and how I can practice these asanas as per my body condition. More than that, you can't get how many years you do. But every scriptures, every masters repeatedly saying you need a strong, good asana practice. It is not to live for a long time. It is not to keep the body healthy. It is to get the support from the body by asana practice to get into our other bodies, other worlds, to get into pranayama practice, to get into meditation, to manage various situations, maybe because of the weather, because of aging, because of diseases. Still, we need this body because the body is the instrument to know our reality. So the aim of yoga practice is to end our search, to end our non-stop desires, to know how much I can know or what I need to know, to realize what is life, to identify who am I. If you can get that just by asana practice, well and good, is fine. But we may know more about the body, less about the mind, less about the prana, less about the whole structure of our other bodies, energy body, subtle body, all these things. So you may get the interest to practice asana naturally. You see the effect of it, body changing, body is lighter, body is freer. But if your pranayama practice, meditation practice is not there, it is not complete. It is not guiding us to get the whole effect of yoga practice. So, asana practice as per your body condition should be a very natural way of living, carrying the body. You look at the other animals, other living beings. Their lifestyle is not changed. Many centuries back, The monkeys are jumping from trees to trees, moving around, searching the food, getting the food. Now, also, they are doing the same thing, going around, jumping around, searching. If they are living in the city, stealing. If they are in a tourist place, chasing the tourists, but actively moving around, running around, traveling around for their food. Their physical activity is not changed, not reduced. So they do their stretches, their movements. Not only they are moving around, they do their stretches. Every animal, even so-called lazy animals, the animals going slowly, like buffaloes, turtle, they do their stretches. Not only animals, you look at the birds. The morning time, when if you happen to see those birds, you may hear only the sound, right? No, if you are able to see, it's not only they are making the sound, they move their wings, they do the stretches in their way. They lift the leg and they look behind those feathers, open the wings and cleaning the feathers. Some kind of movement, stretches, activities they do. It's like the people going for a long trip, preparing the car, checking everything like that. They're ready to fly to search the food. But human beings is not living the same lifestyle. The more we are developed, more sophistication, more comfortability, which means less movement. We can just take the phone. With the phone, everything can happen. Before, you need to walk to the restaurant and places to eat. Now, take a phone, order the food, comes to your room. It's getting even simpler. You need to type before. Now you don't need to type. You just need to call Alexa, Sri, all these assistance. You just tell, okay, where is the best coffee I can get? And it says, okay, one coffee. You just need to open the mouth a little bit. That's all. Even this Internet of Things, smart home, we need to switch on, switch off, right? Use the button. Now, no, you don't need to do that also. Just you can just tell to your smartphone, all sensor, or you just be there, light will be on. You don't need to go to somewhere to switch on. Which means more sophistication, more development, less movement. So the nature of the body is changing. It's a constant evolution, right? What kind of the health we have, immune system we have, the diseases we have, that's what we are passing to the next generation. If any society is full of sickness, no health, less immune system, their children, where they are getting that genes from their parents, they are also receiving it, the sickness, that other conditions. So the body needs certain movements. The system is like that. It has to have that mobility. The joints need to be connected. The muscles need to be stretched. Without that, we don't get the life it's supposed to get. Less movement, no movement means it's not just a sickness. It is leading to all sorts of issues. Then you cannot really get whatever that other things, pranayama, meditation, all those things. That's why it is necessary not only for old people to young people, new generation, every human being. Very simple reason, because of our current lifestyle. This activity just for our day-to-day living. But we don't want to limit only for that. We don't want just to have some ability. And we have this question, what is life? Even to have a wonderful, supportive body, We need this pranayama and meditation to take care of our mind. That's why asana, pranayama, as well as meditation comes together. They come together as yoga practice. But when the mind says, I am already doing meditation, I'm already okay with some prana, do I still need to do asana practice? Because there are practitioners naturally can get into meditation. Naturally, they can be in that passive position. If their body condition is already supporting for that, their lifestyle supporting for that, probably their asana practice may not be longer, may not be all the aspects, but still certain basic movement stretches are necessary. We can say even just for a long brisk walk, even if you don't do all the various stretches, that kind of physical movement, some kind of physical movement. We don't care much about the body. And if you want to know our existence in detail, obviously, this asana practice, some basic movements, basic stretches is necessary. But sometimes it can happen because of laziness. They may sit that 20 minutes, 30 minutes quietly, and afterwards the mind is very active. They get into various activities. They may get into restless. To balance that, there also comes this asana practice. There are people, I do meditation, I do asana, but I don't enjoy pranayama practice. At least by this time, probably we have done 50, more than 50 days of practice. You can experience, you can notice what happens by pranayama practice. Physically, how the change is happening, also mentally, how it is affecting. How it helps for awareness, how it helps to focus, how it helps to know more about our own body. Not just about the energy body, the physiological bodies. Because the prana is the source of our existence. And we spend a lot of time to know this and that. But to know the source of our existence, if you are thinking too much and we don't enjoy, we don't want to give time, that is really unfortunate. So in our schools, the main education supposed to be about prana, supposed to be about mind, supposed to be about the body. But we study various things and we don't give enough time to study ourselves. That's where we are lacking. But this way of practicing now, yoga practice, pranayama practice, will help to evolve, to travel into meditation naturally. Prana helps, regulation of prana helps, fine tunes, to get into that calmness, to get into that quietude, peaceful state. Also, it to keep us alert to know whenever that certain thoughts are happening and to know the nature of those thoughts. That alertness slowly revealing one by one. Where am I leading? What is happening? What is the nature of this life? Of course, with the guidance. That's why we have teachers, that's why we have masters, that's why we have various yoga texts. How long I have to practice? How long I should do asana? How long I have to do pranayama? How long I have to do meditation? It's all up to you based on your condition, your body condition, your lifestyle condition, your mind condition as well. And also it may change. Certain time you may need to give more for asana, less for meditation. Certain times you may need to give more for meditation, less for asana. Certain times mainly pranayama with asana, maybe less for meditation. Or you may do based on your lifestyle enough time, more than enough time for all. There are times you may give very, very less to asana, a lot of time for meditation. Again, it depends on your interest, your lifestyle, your current conditions. So when we say yoga, it is not asana. It is not only asana. But that word changed. People don't say we are doing asana. People say we do yoga. Though it is right in one way, not completely right. So when we say we are doing yoga, which is supposed to be this whole Ashtanga, this eightfold, 8 limbs, 8 steps yoga practice. With this practice, it gives the choice, it gives the freedom. Whatever you do in life, you may be a busy person doing various jobs. You may be just doing a simple work. You may be taking care of your family. any activity, anything you do, the whole yoga practice, support as a strong foundation. But if you are limiting that, any one aspect, for some reason or other, as I said, it is keep on circling around within these three grades: first standard, second standard, third standard. Again, go to first standard, second standard, third standard. Imagine there are kids at the first standard, right? Then 60 years old person, again you go there, see that sitting in the first standard studying the same thing. May look funny, right? 60 years back I saw still you are there. Quite a lot of practitioners, that's what we never want to go. So it's good that you are able to practice continuously. I don't know how many of you waiting to finish this last session, counting, okay, 1, 2, 3, 50 gone, 51 gone, 52 gone. But still you are managing. So that's wonderful. And let's keep going. So I see a few. Let me see that. Okay. So this practitioner says, it's not because I don't want to practice meditation, but because my thoughts are always scattered and the thoughts are constantly coming and I can't control them. What should I do? Not effective. Somehow we got into this imagination or expectation. Meditation means there should not be any thoughts. That is the result of meditation. What is meditation? We are getting into that thoughtless state, chitta vritti nirodha, emptiness, calmness, whatever you call it. That's where the meditation happening. But that is the result. That is the stage, direction of this effort. So we want that to happen, but I want to happen straight away. I am sitting and closing the eyes. My thoughts should not happen. If it is happening, that means my meditation is not good. So quite a lot of practitioners got into this kind of imagination or understanding, wrong understanding. So it is not that you want to have a baby and you got your partner, day one you can get a baby. It has its own process. It has its own time. It has its own mechanism. And if the baby thinks, okay, once taken birth in the world, every young kids, right, they want to grow faster. They want to become like old people, means adults. It will not happen just like that. It is, the body has its own mechanism. Same way. Everything you take, it has its own mechanism, its own methodology, its own ways things to happen. Night time, you want to see the day. You have to wait for that 6, 7 hours, 8 hours, or 12 hours. You are in the daytime watching the sun and you want to see the moon. It'll be nice to see the moon. You have to wait. It has to go through that 12 hours. Even you take the flight and go somewhere, still it will take certain hours. Right? So the meditation is not something different. The meditation is also the same. It has its own process mechanism. So our approach, that expectation that I should not get the thoughts, yes, but when you sit now, the thoughts will come. If you don't get thoughts, any thoughts, when you close the eyes, straight away you are getting into the thoughtless state. That means something wrong or miracle, or you are gifted, or you may be sleeping. So starting time, yes, you sit, the meditation time, thoughts will come. What you're supposed to do is observing those thoughts, aware where the thoughts come from, aware the reality of the nature of those thoughts. Like you are sitting in meditation, you get the thought, yesterday you said something to somebody which you didn't want to say, but you said it already. Either you scolded or maybe you are gossiping something. Now when you are sitting closing the eyes, then the thought comes, oh, I should have not said, or I should have not scolded. Because that incident, that action have certain impact with your inner being, so that thought comes up. Which means you are taking the first step towards your total awareness. So in that meditation, you are able to see those thoughts, then it gives certain understanding why I said or why I don't need to say that way or what I could have said. Then when you are getting into that same similar kind of situation next time, This awareness will alert you. Wait, see that, what do you have to say? Maybe probably immediately not happening. Many times you may do the mistake. This meditation keep on alerting you, keep on making you to see, keep on bringing that awareness. Then when I will get into this thoughtless state, that's where this process comes. Asana helps, pranayama helps. Your awareness comes not only during meditation, even in your day-to-day life. Not only you are observing the thoughts while meditating, you are observing the thoughts in other time as well. Then slowly you are able to know the nature of your mind. What we know about our mind is less. With meditation, you are able to know, see more about your mind. In a way, meditation is studying the mechanism of our existence, which means our body, mind, everything. So don't think that meditation means straight away you have to get into that thoughtless state. That's process that has its own methodology. That's where we are getting guidance, support. So don't try to control, try to watch, observe. This observation, not only during meditation, it has to come other time also. And it's not only about your own thoughts. When others are saying something, speaking, doing, just observe. Give attention in a very objective way. So what you have to do, don't expect the result that way. If you are able to sit 20 minutes, 30 minutes without moving one place, close your eyes. Already effective. So don't think only if you get into the thoughtless state it is effective. No. Sit. Be there. Bring that consistency. Do that every day. That itself effective. Okay. So enjoy your thoughts. Asana practice supports us towards pranayama. Meditation, asana, pranayama. The practice of meditation brings us different feelings each time. Make us more calm when our body is aging. Will pranayama and meditation affect it? How does the master do it? So when you are aging, make us more calm. Okay, when our body is aging, will pranayama meditation affect it? You mean the body is aged, so it will affect the pranayama and meditation? Olden days. So answer to, if that is the question, to answer simple, if you are already started pranayama meditation, the body's condition we can take care, whatever the condition. Even you have diseases and other things. Meditation pranayama will take care. We are moving away from the body. So the body just there, that's all. If you are already started. But if you are starting at the age of 60, 50, 70, then it will be challenge. Every time you sit for meditation, you go to sleep. Every time you do pranayama, after 15, 20 minutes, you already feel tired. So that's why this asana practice prepare us, help us. Okay. Additional to the previous question, during the period of epidemic, I have been isolating at home and have no contact with the outside world. I usually have a quiet mind, but when I meditate, I still have thoughts, not as focused as practicing asanas. Okay, as I answered already. So it's there from your nature. Look into those thoughts, aware of that. Keep following. Most of the teachers and practitioners go to the physical body, asana practice. Can teacher tell us why you go to pranayama and meditation practice? Please share your inner thoughts. Why I'm going? Because I see how we keep practicing asanas and our idiot mind is keep on improving, making us more idiots. There is by seeing many students, many hours of asana practice, but not even a little bit of understanding of their existence. No emotional stability. Not ready to accept others as they are. Getting possessiveness with the teachers, my teacher, my style, my body. Not ready to share with fellow friends, fellow practitioners. Not ready to let go, becoming more selfish. Too much worry about tomorrow. What will happen if I am not able to do? What will happen if I don't get student? What will happen if I don't make money? More or less, throughout the world, the way they approach the asana practice, yoga practice. And my own experience, what happens with asana, with pranayama, with meditation. Naturally, I see that connection, experience, then I see that should be the way. And in fact, all the masters and teachers everywhere traditionally, that should be the way. That's how it was taught all the while. So a lot of things changed within this short period of time. So that's the reason. Okay. When we can, a thought becomes less, practice remove the though I am, I should practicing remove I. Even seems I need a dictionary. When we can, our thought become less. Is it our thought? I think something is missing. That T is missing there. I think the thought become less. Practice remove thought. I am. I should practicing removing I. Yeah, I understand that is thought. So it is not removing the I. Instead, you are identifying the real I. So you are identifying the actual I. Who am I? Yeah, ego. Correct. So you are identifying the reality of this ego. Then you will see that when we are seeing just this body mind, It doesn't have any substance. It doesn't have any existence on its own. So it is a very illusionary thing. I, I am so and so person. It's total illusion. It doesn't have any substance on its own. So we get that understanding of the real I, who am I, that actual I, reality I. Okay, that's where our search ends. The life, we get the meaning of life, or we get to know what is life. Okay, thank you all. We'll continue the practice. See you tomorrow morning. And don't count, don't look for the ending session. Namaste.